pick.
Oh, do I need?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to hold it.
Last year at Nationals, my last match, I got caught with a double leg and
Yeah.
ended up having to get my 2 front teeth removed.
Yeah.
And so I have some fake teeth to wear. I don't wear them very often, and I'll probably get implants in after season.
Implants after the season. So when
Yes,
you
sir.
wrestle, I mean, do you ever wear the fake teeth?
Sometimes, not that often. I wear a mouthpiece now when I wrestle.
Okay.
So.
I'm sure that was pretty painful. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, losing was probably worse than
Right.
that, but it wasn't fun.
Did you have to go get surgery right after?
Yes, after Nationals I went and they tried to put them back into place, but once I got back here, I went and met with the doctor and they x-rayed and everything, said basically the teeth would die and I'd have to get them pulled out anyway. So.
All right. Cool. Thank you.
Obviously, that wasn't the only surgery you were looking into, though. Obviously, the shoulder. How's that feeling right now?
It's feeling amazing. I've been on the mat now for a month and a half, 2 months, and feel great. This past weekend at Wrestle Loss is the best my body's felt in a long time, so it was really good.
How much has that bothered you throughout high school and obviously last year as well, that shoulder?
Well, high school I never had an issue with it until senior year, and then so I had it fixed. Then last year I started having issues with it around September. I knew last year wouldn't count towards eligibility, so I was like, I'm going to wrestle my season, afterwards get it looked at.
What ultimately did they have to go in and do with that shoulder?
I ended up getting it's like a bone block screwed in my shoulder, so basically I don't have a labrum anymore. My labrum is pretty much gone.
Okay.
But this is better, a lot better. My shoulder's tight, feels really good.
I mean, what would you have to do rehab-wise or whatever just to try to get mobility and flexibility back in that shoulder?
Rehab is pretty similar to a labrum surgery. I rehabbed all summer, lifted. I'm very grateful with the staff that we have here and Coach G and Coach Nick Goldstein. They were able to get me back to 100% now that I'm able to wrestle again, and they definitely made the process pretty easy.
What does the team, what does your family think about the teeth? They think it's pretty cool?
The teeth?
Yeah.
My mom and my girlfriend are not fans. But, yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny, kind of like an ongoing joke. I kind of enjoy it as well. I think it's kind of funny to see someone just stop by, smile and get their reaction. So,
Obviously, Coach just mentioned the fact that the server is likely to start against Stanford. What's that going to be like, getting your old Tuttle teammate back in the starting lineup with you?
oh, that's awesome. All 4 years of high school, we were teammates starting, and to be able to do it as, our childhood dream school is really going to be an awesome moment.
How was that? I mean, from your perspective, how has that process been for him bulking up to heavyweight?
It's been kind of weird because, freshman year of high school, he was 113 pounds, and he was little, and he's just progressively grown. And then around last summer, he made the decision that he was going to lift hard this summer and really try to bulk and get big enough. So I've definitely seen him put a lot of work in the weight room as well as eating, because that's kind of something that's a lot more difficult than what people think.
It's funny you say that how little he was as a freshman, because I mentioned Derek White to Coach when talking about server, and that's what Derek said he was right around there when he was a freshman as well. I mean, did you get to watch Derek much when you came up here? Or was he
No,
already gone by then?
I didn't really start wrestling Derek or watch Derek until he was pretty big. I never really saw Derek
Okay.
when he was little. So.
Okay.
What is that? I imagine you guys are pretty good friends. What is that process like? I imagine you're trying to cut weight a lot, and he's trying to gain weight a lot. Is it kind of funny how that interaction works out?
Somewhat, not really. I still eat 3 meals a day, just work out a little more. But I've been on the side of having to gain weight, been on the side having to lose weight, and personally I enjoy the losing weight a little more. Gaining weight is a lot more difficult than what people think.
I remember Derek White saying when they went to Italy, he was basically taking all the meals from the 125 and the 133 guys because he needed to bulk up. I mean, is that how it's been with Serber? I mean, is he, have you seen him taking a few meals from some of those lighter weights?
Oh, I've never seen Serber take a meal from someone, but I haven't seen him skip many either. I live in a house, it's me, him, and Doucette, and so I'm watching my weight, and I got those two guys. If I got any food in the house, you got to watch it because they're both trying to stay big, so they're eating everything.